What's up, guys? It's your boy Dante coming back at you with another video. And today I thought I'd give you something a little different, a perspective, if you will. As a lot of you have noticed, the car market is crazy. To try to get into a sports car, honestly, you have to choose between, well, at least for most adults and for most people that live on their own, they have to choose between rent or paying their mortgage or getting a sports car. It's no longer the case where you can afford both. And as you guys can see, the new Z is up on the screen, and that thing is nice. But yeah, I wanted to go over some pros and cons and just what's been on my mind lately as far as getting into an old car or a new car. And obviously we would want to get into a new car because of many different factors, which I'll go over in a bit. But I thought I'd just give you guys a breakdown of the pros and cons, specifically versus a new Z, and maybe something like within the Nissan family, like a G37 Coupe. Alright guys, so some of the pros of jumping into a new car like the Z is gonna be warranty. So for example, Nissan offers a 3-year 36,000 mile warranty for the new Z. And as a car enthusiast, you may think to yourself, well, I don't really need it because I'm gonna be working on my car. I'm gonna be working on my car. I'll fix anything that comes up. But for some other people, that may be something on their mind that they might not want to deal with an older car because it doesn't have warranty. And one of the perks of having a new car is all the factory mods, or not even mods, but like all the factory performance that comes with. So the Z comes with 400 horsepower right off the lot, and that's crank horsepower. The performance trim has the suspension tune, a limited slip differential, upgraded brakes, 19-inch wheels, summer tires, and it comes with a 9-speed or manual transmission. One of the other perks of getting a new car is they're new, so you don't really see a lot of Z's on the street. And if that's something important to you, it's gonna be a head turner. It's gonna be like, oh, there's a new Z conversation starter, and there's the engine with the 420-ish horsepower, I believe. But yeah, and again, it's limited. It's not a limited edition car, but it's very scarce as far as being on the street. And they do have the Nismo, which is a limited edition car. So those are factors that play into getting something like this. So you may hear all like the good stuff, but some of the bad stuff with getting a new Z is price. So the performance package on without markups is $53,000. We already did the math on this. If it's not new and it has low mileage, something like this can run you up to $90,000 after interest, interest and dealership fees, and everything's paid. Once the car is yours, it's gonna run you about $90,000, and that's not including maintenance. And if you want to get the Nismo specifically, that's $66,000 MSRP. So again, they might have markups on that, so you see how it becomes very unattainable for the average enthusiast. Some of the other cons are the technology. I mean, it's cool, it looks nice, but if that breaks, you can only get that fixed at the dealership. And again, it has very limited mods, aftermarket support, and yeah, I mean, you guys got to choose between something you can make your own, or just get in and go, start the key and go. Alright guys, so we talked about the Nissan Z. Let's talk about the G37 Coupe. And again, I'm going to list some pros and cons and give you an overview of what it takes to own a car like this. So let's talk about, some of the pros. Some of the pros are going to be what you see here. A bunch of mods. This car, you can make it any way you want. Wheels, carbon fiber everywhere. This is a perfect example of what you can do with the G37. You can, and one of the vendors that really supports this car is Z1 Motorsports. They have springs, control arms, infotainment systems, brakes, intakes, boost systems. Without any mods, the car is gonna be around $7,000 to $15,000, bare bones. And another pro of the car is that the motor that's in there is tried and true. It's a very reliable motor, and Nissan has gone through iterations of that motor, and they barely discontinued that motor. Well, not barely, but the VR30, which is what is found in the Z, is the newest motor, and that's obviously turbocharged. And in the G37, it's naturally aspirated. So that's something that you guys need to know as far as a pro. Has a reliable engine. So another pro is you can customize it any way. It has personality. You can make it your own. You're obviously not gonna avoid any warranty because these cars are so old they don't have warranty anymore. And that actually brings me to the con list. So these cars have a reputation for being in takeovers and just they got a bad reputation for that. Bunch of takeovers and the cars getting beat to shit. Obviously, if you try to get one of these cars, they're gonna have either minimum 70,000 miles up to like 200,000 miles, and that's it's pretty much the norm. Again, no warranty, and you better have some mechanic knowledge to be able to fix your car, because again, either you're gonna take it to the shop and they're gonna charge you a ton to fix them, or you have to be able to wrench. And honestly, some of the other cons is the fit and finish. The mods you install is the finish is gonna be based on how you did the install. And there's gonna be harder plastics, an uglier interior, but again, you guys can make this your own. And the technology is gonna be dated because of its age, So let me know in the comments what you guys would choose. Would you choose a $70,000 to $100,000 Nissan Z, or would you go with a G37 that's $15,000 maximum, around there? That you can put another $20,000 to $25,000 in mods and make it your own and get the same performance. Honestly, it used to make sense to get a new car, but just because you wanted that warranty, you wanted that fit and finish, but now with the prices, it's kind of ridiculous to even get into that type of car. So I'm leaning towards something like this, a G37, that I can make my own. But again, if you don't want to do that, it's perfectly fine to get a Z with the the performance package or the Nismo, and just. Sorry guys, that's the video for today, and I'll see you in the next one.